This is such a good sponge. It's about, I don't really know how to explain a sponge, but I'm using my hands so much right now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just start because I'm embarrassing myself. Oh my god, did I really just do a thumbs up? Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming a favourites video. I honestly cannot remember the last time that I filmed one of these. It was a long time ago. So basically I have a lot of products to talk about today. I'm almost overwhelmed with them just sitting in front of me. But I also want to say that whenever the last favourites video that I did, I still love all of those products that I spoke about. So don't think like just because I'm not mentioning them today, I still don't love them. I love them. But I'm just going to talk about new products. Okay, let's start because I feel like I'm talking a lot already. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I feel like there's two types of people, the people that love this and the people that hate it, and I personally really love this foundation. To be honest, my favourite foundation still is the Kogen-Do Aqua Foundation, and this I think will always be my forever favourite foundation. It is, in my eyes, the best foundation in the world, but this is coming very close to it and I do wear this a lot. The thing that I like about it is that it's so undetectable. Like you honestly can't even really see that you're wearing foundation. It just looks, I can't even explain it. It looks like a tinted moisturizer almost. So I really love this, and I personally love natural makeup. Like I love natural makeup. I hardly ever wear makeup, and whenever I do, it's more on the natural side. I know I look completely the opposite of natural today. I'm totally aware of that. But to be honest, like I prefer a lot more natural stuff. So this foundation is incredible. If you like natural makeup, if you like that full coverage, this is not going to do anything for you. So saying that, I love it. This is the MAC Face and Body, and I think the shade is C1B46, I think. The next foundation that I have been loving is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Now, this is a funny story because I actually bought this in Sydney last year, and I tried it like twice when I was in Sydney, and I made up my mind that I hated this and it was not right for me. But I have no idea what's changed. I don't know if my skin's changed or I've just been like doing different things with the foundation. But honestly, the past 3 months, this has been one of my favourite foundations to use. Like I absolutely love it, and the way that it makes my skin look, I adore this foundation. So I'm extremely happy because I was considering returning it because it is so expensive. No, but I honestly love this foundation and I'm really happy that I got it. So I use the shade 4, and I would highly recommend this if you have like normal skin, dry skin, even oily skin. Just make sure that you powder it or put a different primer underneath. So I love this, and yeah. The next product I'm going to talk about is something that I only just got about 3-4 weeks ago, and I am obsessed with it, and I honestly thought it was all hype. This actually released a long time ago. Let me talk about what it is. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Now, as you know, this has come out a long time ago now, and I always just kind of thought there was a lot of hype around it. I know when something's talked about so much, I'm always very skeptical, and I was kind of skeptical about this. And because I love my Maybelline Fit Me, which is still my favourite, and my NARS one for concealing and stuff, I kind of thought, like, do I need a new concealer? And I kind of just put it off. But I did buy this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, as I said, and I cannot believe how good this concealer is. Like, this is an amazing concealer. It is so thin but full coverage, and I don't understand how they've done that, which is very clever because the consistency when you like rub it in your fingers is very thin, but yeah, it gives full coverage. So I love this. It doesn't crease on me, which is very rare. I would compare it to the Maybelline Fit Me, to be honest, just a little bit more coverage. And I use the shade Fair Neutral, and I think it's an amazing shade for my skin tone. So I'm extremely happy that I bought this, and I would really recommend it if you haven't tried this yet. It's definitely worth the hype. Okay, so I'm quickly going to mention the fact that I've been using this instead of my beauty blender. If you've been watching my videos, I've been using this sponge. This is by Real Techniques, and I have no idea how to explain a sponge, but I really like this. Like, I really enjoy this sponge, and it's so much cheaper than the beauty blender, and it's so much more accessible if you live like in Australia. So I would highly recommend this. It's good, it's cheap, and I don't want to go into detail because I have no idea how to explain a sponge. It's spongy, it's good. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to talk about is something that I have been blown away by. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in the shade Medium. I have never been like satisfied with a contouring shade. I always find that they're too warm or too ashy, or they just don't have the right undertone for my skin tone, or most skin tones really, until I started using this. This is the perfect cool tone contouring shade. Like, it is absolutely perfect because it actually mimics the look of a shadow, and that's what you want in a contouring shade. This is the only one that I've ever found, so I'll give it a swatch for you guys. I'm actually wearing it on my cheekbones today, and I think, you know, it looks quite good. So that is what it looks like. This powder is extremely pigmented, so be careful when you're dipping your brush into it. Another one of my favorites is this MAC 168. Be careful when you're using this contouring powder because it is so freaking pigmented. Like, when I got it, I thought, this is so tiny, like this is mini. Like, what am I gonna, that's gonna last me like 2 weeks. But the thing is with this is that it is so pigmented, you literally tap your brush in. You have to tap it off and then also tap some onto your hand. Otherwise, you're just going to have a big muddy mess on your face. So be very careful with this powder. It's very deceiving because it is so pigmented and it's perfect. Like, this powder, if you're going to get anything, I would get this powder. It is absolutely amazing. The next product I'm going to talk about, I don't think I have to say much. All I have to do is show you. Yep, this is the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Solstice. It's been raved about for a very good reason. It is an incredible highlighting palette. I'm sure I don't really need to go into detail. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a very amazing, amazing highlighting palette. I'm wearing it on my cheekbones today. Personally, I love mixing these two. Right here, let's do that properly. I like mixing those two and it gives me like a banging highlight. So it's very cheap, it's definitely worth it, and I would highly recommend this. The hype around that is definitely worth it, and I wasn't so sure about it because, like I said, I'm always skeptical about hyped up products. That is definitely worth it. So that is the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Solstice. The next palette I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to go over really quickly because you guys know Viseart, my favourite eyeshadows in the entire world, but more so this palette I use every single time I do my makeup. I just really want to quickly go over it. These are the best shadows, in my opinion, in the entire makeup industry. And if you do go on YouTube and you watch reviews on these palettes, everybody else will say exactly the same thing. The matte, they have to be the matte shadows because I'm not really sure how their shimmery shadows perform yet because I don't have any. But the matte shadows are absolutely the best in the industry, the best ever. So I would highly recommend this Viseart Neutral Matte Palette. It is incredible. It is such a basic standard palette and I absolutely love it. It has your browns, your cool tone browns, your warm tone browns, your white, everything, highlighting shades. It's got everything in there. So I would highly recommend this palette if you want to just get one palette that you're going to use all the time. You can travel with it. This is perfect. Okay, I completely forgot to talk about this. This is the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in the shade Dark Brunette. To be honest with you guys, I still love my Anastasia Brow Wiz probably the most, only because of the shape of the tip of the pencil. It's very thin and it's easier to create like little tiny hair fibers. But this is an incredible brow pencil. The shape of it is more like the Anastasia Brow Definer, I think, but this is amazing and I would highly recommend it. I've been using it for about 5 months. It's the only thing I've been using, but I absolutely love it and I would definitely recommend it. Moving on to lip products. I have been loving a new liquid lipstick formula recently. This is the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick, more specifically in the shade Caramello. I get so many compliments whenever I wear this liquid lipstick in Caramello. It's a beautiful formula. Like, I've never used these before. I only got them about, I would say, 2 months ago. Started using them and absolutely fell in love with the formula because they are extremely thin and light and airy. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but basically it just doesn't feel like there's much on your lips whenever you're wearing like these. Obviously, you're always going to feel like there's something on your lips if you have a lip product on there, but these feel very light and very airy and it doesn't feel cakey, and you can reapply these and it won't feel like it's caking up and bulk, like, you know what I mean? Some liquid lipsticks you will reapply and they'll start getting flaky and crusty and they just won't feel good on your lips. These continue to feel good even when you need to reapply. So I've been loving these, especially in the shade Caramello. I get a lot of compliments on, so yes. Next lip product is the NYX Butter Gloss. I don't really need to say much about these. They don't need much of an introduction. They are talked about a lot, but they are so good. The smell, the formula, everything about them. This is the shade Creme Brulee. I have 2 other shades, but this one is definitely my favorite. It's such a good lip gloss. It literally stays on, no joke guys, all day. Like, I can put this on in the morning like as a lip gloss and I will see like remnants of it at the end of the night. So these are very good lip glosses and I would highly recommend them if you want a lip gloss. They're so cheap, they smell incredible, and the shade of this one I absolutely love. Okay, so out of all the products that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, these two are the ones that I'm most excited to talk about. And to be honest, it's the reason I made this video, just so I could talk about them. So this is the Tea Tree Oil Antiseptic, and this is the Tea Tree Medicated Gel for Acne. So these are by the same brand. This is the brand Thursday Plantation. And no, this video isn't sponsored or anything. I don't know what I would do without these products right here. So my mum is calling. I'll call her back. To be honest with you guys, my skin is like oily and I have a few dry patches, and I probably wouldn't recommend this if you have dry skin, like really dry skin. I wouldn't recommend this, because what I do with this is I put these whispers, they just look like this. I will just pour some onto this and I will actually put it on my entire face, and it does dry and it does sting like a tiny bit, but I'll wake up in the morning and my skin it looks flawless. Like honestly, no joke you guys, my skin looks perfect whenever I put this on at nighttime, and then I wake up and it looks perfect. So this has become a huge part of my skincare routine, and honestly I would highly recommend it if you have oily or normal skin. If you have dry skin, if you have like a pimple or something, you'll probably dip a cotton tip in there and just put it on the pimple. Okay, let me talk to you about the cream, you guys. This cream is magic. Like, I'm not even joking. That sounds ridiculous. This cream is magic, and I can't actually believe how cheap these products are. Like, I literally find them in my local Woolworths, and they're so cheap. They're incredible. They'll be in Woolworths, Coles, IGA. They're amazing. I cannot believe this cream. It is amazing. So basically what I do with this is, if I have like a pimple or a breakout or like a little, you know, gonna get really gross, but like a little pussy pimple or whatever, I will put this on at night with a little Q-tip, and in the morning it will be gone by 80%. Like, I'm not even joking right now. This will make your pimples go about 80%. Like, I'm not saying it'll make them disappear forever, like they're gone in the morning, they'll be almost gone. This is incredible. I've had like an event the next day or a party or something the next day or something really important, and at night I'll put this on a pimple and it'll be completely gone. This is incredible. Please take my word on this. This is the Thursday Plantation Tea Tree Medicated Gel for Acne. Honestly, guys, this is incredible. And if you're going to buy anything out of all the products that I've talked about today, get these two products, mainly the Medicated Gel for Acne. It is amazing. Okay, I'm going to talk about a hair product, which I never do because, to be honest, I am shit at hair. I don't know anything about hair whatsoever. All I know is that I really like this product, and it is the Treseme Perfectly Undone Sea Salt Spray. If you know what a sea salt spray is, it basically just gives your hair a lot of texture and volume, and I've been loving this because I literally have the most flattest hair in the books. Like, my hair is so flat and so like it's so thin, but this has saved my life. Whenever I go out, I literally douse my hair in this, and it makes my hairstyle, whatever I'm going to do, so much easier to do, and I just absolutely love it. So trust me, I know nothing about hair, but this is definitely good if you need like texture. Okay, let's talk about perfume, because you guys know that perfume and makeup are my two favorite things. So recently, like the past 3 months, my two favorite perfumes I've been like going to quite often are Lancome La Vie est Belle. I tried so hard right then just to pronounce that properly. And Dolce & Gabbana The One. These smell very different but still so beautiful, and both of them are very sweet perfumes, because you know that I love sweet perfumes. Like, I will never wear anything that doesn't smell like you want to eat me. So that's why I wear these two. Lancome La Vie est Belle, it's very popular now. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, just go and smell it. It is beautiful. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of a floral in it. It is definitely a compliment getter. If you want to get a lot of compliments on your perfume, get Lancome La Vie est Belle. It definitely I will literally get complimented every time I wear this. I don't really like the bottle, to be honest. Like, I find it quite unattractive, but it is a beautiful perfume. And Dolce & Gabbana The One, I bought this because of Charles Gross. If you don't watch Charles, you need to. He is fucking hilarious, and he has become a part of my daily routine. Like, literally for the past 8 months, I watch Charles every single day. Like, I'm obsessed with Charles Gross. He is another favorite forever. Anyway, he was raving about this for like a good 3 months straight in like every single video. Like, he was just like, Dolce & Gabbana The One, Dolce & Gabbana The One, and I was like, oh my god, I have to go out and smell this, and I did, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The way that I would describe this perfume is with a word. It is beauty. Like, this is a beautiful fragrance, and whenever I wear this, I get a lot of compliments. It's so it's just so elegant and so classy. Like, I feel so classy whenever I wear this, and my mum loves this. It smells, to me, it's extremely warm, so if you don't suit warm fragrances, I wouldn't go for this. It's so warm, it sits on my skin so beautifully, and to me it smells like honeysuckle. Like, it makes me smile whenever I smell it because it's so beautiful. Like, I wear this whenever I go for like a dinner or like a ballet audition or something. Like, I wear Dolce & Gabbana the one because it is so elegant and so beautiful. And the last favourite that I'm going to talk about are these sunglasses by no other than Quay Australia. Yes, everybody talks about Quay. I feel like they've become so overly mainstream now. Like, every single person owns at least one pair of Quay sunglasses, but that is no shade because I love Quay sunnies and they are so cheap and they're so good quality. So that's why I'm recommending them to you guys, because if you wanted to go for something original, I would say don't get Quay, everybody owns them, but they have so many different styles, so you will find one that actually does suit you. I don't know what this style's called, but I absolutely love them. I got them in the city and I think they're really cool, and just because they're a different colour and they're a bit like, you know, holographic, they look kind of different. So I love these sunglasses, but yes, if you want something like original, I wouldn't get Quay glasses because literally every single person owns at least one pair. But they're very good glasses and they are a good price. Okay, so they are all my favourites for, like, I don't know, the past 4 months, I would say, because I haven't filmed one of these in so long. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you like these favourites videos and I'll keep on doing them. So give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. That was so gay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Alright, thank you for watching and I will see you soon. Bye! Dude, I'm so gay. Very sophisticated and very beautiful and very elegant. Makes it kind of texturized. What are my hands doing? Looks like I'm on ecstasy right now. That I've been wearing are... I've forgotten to swatch everything. You guys like these videos? Products. Smell beautiful. I want to be sophisticated about today. Why my speech is so slurred today? Being on your skin unless like just fuck me. Let me talk about the incredible... Nah, that sounds bad. These are hot. Still don't love. I'm using my hands a lot today. This is very weird. Moving on to liquid lipsticks. This is such a good sponge. It's about, I don't really know how to explain a sponge, but powder, and I use the shade medium. Oh shit, that scared me. And just pop on some lash and I am getting so fucking tongue-tied. What the fuck? Are too warm. This is perfect. That sounds like an advert. I'm using my hands so much right now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just start because I'm embarrassing myself. Oh my god, did I really just do a thumbs up? This is the Hourglass, shit. I feel like, I don't know what I'm talking about.